You need to get out and actually see people in this environment to get it across to people, because we're all stereotyped as like junkies, drunks, whatever. You can't actually see the good that people are actually trying to do to get themselves sorted out. But yeah, I think you should go out to City Outreach and have a look around some of the places where people do stay and see the conditions and the situations that they want to put up with.
I never put myself on the council list because I didn't want to live on the Arbory. I've never lived in council accommodation in my life. And now it's, you can't get a council place for love nor money. The lady there just told me there's 5,000 people waiting for housing and they'll house about 600. I'm homeless myself, I'm in a right old pickle. It was a really nice place, Cambridge, when I first come here, you know. I thought it was me getting old and grumpy, you know what I mean? But things have, just society changes, doesn't it? And what with all the heroin and the crack cocaine coming here, it's not as nice as what it used to be, don't get me wrong, like, you know, and everything revolves around the students, everything's for them. They don't realise there's poor people here. They've closed down Woolworths, QD, they've moved to Iceland for your cheap food, you know what I mean? Moved it all out of town and opened up a Robert's Sale and all these nice neck shops for the nice people who've got money. And don't get me wrong, there is a lot of money here, and it does filter down. There is a lot of work here. Blah, blah, waffle, waffle, eh?
I'm Cathy Hembury, I'm project leader with the Street Outreach team in Cambridge run by the Crime Reduction Initiatives. Two key themes of our work are rough sleeping and people with a street-based lifestyle. Most of what we do is really around breaking down the boundaries and the walls that are preventing people from change. So we're always looking to precipitate a change in behaviour or circumstance that will improve people's situations.
I work for the Street Outreach team, based in Newmarket Road, and we do a lot of shift work. Sometimes we start at 7 AM and sometimes we go on until 10 o'clock at night, so we can be available or, you know, just be around really to see who's about. Because we're an outreach team, we put ourselves out there, we'll walk down a high street and people will come up to us if they want us, or we just go over to a crowd of people on the grass. You've seen, like, some people just wave and some people will, oh, by the way, so we're always just out there.
Goodwin? It's someone in Cambridge. I think it's they're all Cambridge bands.
Are they?
Yeah.
What, homemade bands?
Yeah, all quite a lot of them are student bands, but there's also like Cambridge residents who are playing stuff.
What else is on there?
That's a nice track coming up. Toby, you got to listen to this stuff. It's cool. Makes me happy anyway. You're boring, man. Stop drinking the fucking beer, man.
Me.
I'm homeless. You live in where you live. In a building. It's nice.
Most of us, we tend to sleep out in blankets because to anyone that's been travelling about for a while, like, a sleeping bag is basically a zip-in death trap. Because once you're inside the sleeping bag, you're zipped up to your neck, you've got your arms inside it, you've got your feet inside it, you can't do nothing, you're basically trapped. So say maybe Friday, Saturday night, a couple of lads come out from the pub, pissed out the faces, oh, there's some fucking tramp, have it, start kicking you away. By the time you get out in your sleeping bag, you could be dead or seriously hurt. Most people tend to sleep in blankets because then you can just whip the blanket off and you can get up and defend yourself to some point. I know a lot of people actually sleep with a tool or a bar or even a glass bottle beside them just in case something like that happens. Because, well, seriously, you think about it, you're just a cocoon. You're stuck in a cocoon, you're up to your neck, you've got a hood round you, you can't move, you're absolutely trapped. So all you need is like two lads, boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, you're in Addenbrooke's for a month. That's if you're lucky.
My name's Kenny Jones. I suffer from schizophrenia. I've been homeless for 7 years. I've been in English church houses on and off about 4 or 5 times over the 7 years. I've been supported by my CPN nurse. I have an injection once a week. I wouldn't be able to survive without the support for the homelessness in Cambridge. I think it's the best city that supports homeless people rather than other cities that I've been in, like Sussex and things like that. And I'm just grateful that I'm here. Although I'm homeless, I'm at Jimmy's night shelter. I get a bed there for the night, I get fed at night. I'm out during the day from 9 o'clock till 7 at night. I have to wander the streets because I've got nothing else to do or nowhere to go. I don't beg or steal or anything like that. I just survive on my dole money and the support I get in the community. But I just wish there was a bit more support for mentally ill people than what I've been getting, rather than waiting so long for accommodation all the time. That's what I've got to say. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
If there's any girlfriends out there, I'm available.
People feel threatened, you know. But you've got to be passive about it. I mean, looking like I do and looking like anybody else does. It doesn't matter what you look like. I could sit in a tutu, really wouldn't matter,
I know it seems intimidating to Joe Public, yeah? Like a big group of people with brews, cider, sharing. We won't interfere with you, man, you're mad. We don't want to hurt nobody. We don't want to hurt nobody. If we feel intimidating people, we don't really want to do that.
I went off to Oxford for about 5 days, kept failing my breathalyzers, they stopped my script. Now I've got a new one, I just started it 4 days ago. And leaving the gear alone. Yeah. That's it. Drinking more. Methadone. Heroin substitute.
Cambridge, Oxford. Before that it was Swansea, Swindon. On the road about, how long? Don't know, maybe 8 months. 8 years, I mean. Now I have a drink now, see I'm better. It's the thing, they got their own addictions and I got mine.
When I was sleeping out at night, like me and my brother started buying bags of gear and that. He was tooting it, I was injecting it because I've always injected. But it was just that feeling of well-being and warmth and numbing the actual fact out that you're sleeping on the streets. A lot of people are quite happy tucked up in their double beds, looking down on you, seeing you walk past the street and look at you like you're the fucking scum of the earth. We're not, we're just normal people that are a bit down on our luck. That's all it is. Like if I had a flat, I would keep my flat, I'd look after my flat, I'd make it a home, but I just need that chance to be able to make it a home. I need a chance to get somewhere to make it home. Because I'm sick of this. I've been doing this for about 6 years now, and I've got to the end of my tether. Like the average life of a street person is cut down by at least 20 years because of the conditions that you've got to live in. It just completely burns you out. You haven't got the strength to keep on. I don't know how many winters are left in me. Like if I have to stay out any more of them, like the way I am at the minute, I don't know how many's left in me.
I'll keep you warm.
I know you'll keep me warm, but you know, like. You ask any person that's on the streets or sleeping rough, they've got to do something to block out whatever pain or whatever's going on in their head. They've got to block it out to cope with it. Like, it'd be really interesting to see the boot on the other foot. Like, say maybe you sleeping out for the night. Maybe you having to do it for a couple of days, seeing what it's like from the flip side of the coin. And just trying it, because it's not nice. You get used to it, but you don't want to get used to it. You have to. It's either get used to it or get like thingy down it. Just get crushed down with the actual fact. You just got to keep going. You can't let the system get you down.
Do you want to do it for one month? Because it's sweat when he goes. Come on in, Clyde. Listen to this.
Tell you what, I'll show you.
accent, even though I don't exist. Nobody knows me, but I'm always there. It's a reminder of a world that doesn't care.
I lived on the streets for a few years in Cambridge. Like it was quite rough and that, but I got help and that. I got my own flat now. I do need support still, but I'm doing all right now. I'm starting college soon. Starting a college course, and I want to be a drugs counsellor. I mean, I feel that I could help people like that. You know what I mean? I've got something to offer. So I'm starting that in September. So things are looking up. Not now, but I'm doing all right, yeah. Thanks.
So yeah, Cambridge, it's changed. Well, I suppose most places do, don't they? When I moved back to Birkenhead just a couple of weeks ago to try and find work and accommodation, and it didn't work out, and I find myself back here trying again.
So where are you living now?
Here, there, and everywhere at the moment. And it's because I'm unemployed at the moment. The last time I got myself a place was work, and you know, you want references and a month's rent and a month's deposit. But they have got a rent deposit scheme here at the Cambridge Council, but I've got to find a landlord who'll take me as social security, unemployed, and then, but they're few and far between. But I've got to pull my socks up and look real hard. Cut.